Hello everyone, my name is Beaualexander and I'm so glad that you're here. I know you've all been anxiously awaiting another thrift haul and I must say I've had quite a bit of luck these past few weeks and I cannot wait to show you my finds. For me, thrifting is a real life treasure hunt. You just never know what you're going to find on the shelves at any given moment. And quite honestly, I'm having such a fun time sourcing new and vintage pieces for my home so affordably. In today's haul, I sourced decor accents and accessories for my kitchen and home. I spent maybe $33 on everything in this haul, and I'm telling you now, you're going to be completely amazed by the quality of the items that I sourced for such a reasonable price. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe down below for more thrift hauls, styling, and inspiring home decor adventures. Leave me a comment and give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you're enjoying my channel. And don't forget to follow me over on Instagram at beautalksnow. This is where you'll find more of my behind the scenes home decorating and styling inspiration. Now without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright you guys, so I ventured out a bit to a new Goodwill location nearby. These ribbed glasses may look a bit familiar. I actually sourced this set from my friend Elizabeth Sanson a few months back for our collaboration together. They were so hard to part with, but I must admit I was all too excited to find the same set here. I actually found 4 of the highball and 2 of the shorter old-fashioned glasses, but this gives me hope that I'll be able to complete the set in a future outing. Next up was this set of Mikasa candlestick holders. They're fashioned in an Art Deco style and date back to the late 1980s. I've actually seen a few of these sets in my previous outings. They typically sell for around 99 cents to $1.99 each here at Goodwill, but I've seen them sell for as much as $40 to $80 online. I was actually quite surprised to see the spiraled candlestick holder here. I know that everyone's been on the hunt for wavy, postmodern styled candlestick holders and lamps, so at $1.99 I would have been a complete fool not to nab this piece while I could. I found a similar style online selling for $22 on Poshmark, which was still very reasonable for such a unique find. I just bought a white marble spoon rest from Goodwill a month or so back. It's from Crate & Barrel, but I must say this piece from the brand Nude Glass was much more aesthetically pleasing. I googled this piece in store and saw that it sold for $44 on major retailer websites like Saks Fifth Avenue and Paragold and was currently sold out across each. So for only $3.99 with the sticker intact, this piece was definitely a keeper. You all know I'm big into glass cloches. I purchased a smaller scaled version of this dome a while back for $1.99 from Goodwill. This piece was much larger. I mean, it was way bigger than my hand and I thought it would look incredible displayed over a candle or some other decorative item. And for only $4.99, it was a steal, as similar styles can sell for a minimum of 6 times this price online. If I had the space in my apartment and the time to complete an upcycle, I would have definitely purchased these postmodern, Memphis-styled bar stools. You have to look past the color and fabric in its current state and imagine the metal base painted black with a gray leather or cream-colored upholstery. These were awesome and only like $10 each. Similar style chairs sell for upwards of $400 online, so needless to say these were a fraction of that cost. I happened to see this elongated decanter out of the corner of my eye. I've passed on so many while I'm out, but this variation was very sleek in appearance. It's actually from the Vintage Entertaining collection from Marquis by Waterford. It dates back to 2001 and was made in Austria. Here it was selling for $10 with an additional 25% off. On eBay this piece is being sold for well over $47. I've seen a handful of these hand-blown glass swan bud vases out and about. Some date back to the 1980s, and I thought if you're into that mid-century kitschy style, a piece like this would be perfect to propagate or display a plant in. It was $1.99 here, but similar styles sell for around $25 on secondhand websites like Cherish and Etsy. This was another interesting candlestick holder. I actually liked the spiraling silhouette. It was whimsical and fun, but I honestly feel that if this was finished in a fresh coat of matte black spray paint, it would give the appearance of wrought iron and completely elevate the piece. For only $1.99, this would absolutely be worthy of a mini upcycle. I'm always scouring for natural stone decor accents. I happened to see this bookend. It was alone, not in a pair unfortunately. I do believe it was made of either alabaster or white marble and likely dates back to the 1970s. It was $1.99 here, but similar sets I've researched online are selling for upwards of $150 to $300 plus dollars. This Nordic-styled hand base was so cool, very minimalistic, and I loved that it was finished in a textured natural beige. It was only $3.99 and likely one of those pieces that I'll regret not having purchased later on because it was so eclectic. I believe it to have been made in Finland from what I could make out on the tag beneath. Such an interesting piece to see on the shelves here at Goodwill. Alright you guys, now I completely feel like I made out like a bandit in this week's haul, and the first set of items that I found were these incredible old-fashioned and highball glasses. Now, what I love most about these is that they have such a beautiful ribbed detailing. They have this fluted glass and it is absolutely stunning. I'm going to show it close up so you guys can get a better visual. Just to preface, I did find these a few months back. I want to say it was back in October when I did my collaboration with my good friend Liz Sanson. I found a set of 4 of these old-fashioned glasses for her, and I have to say that that was one of the hardest pieces for me to let go in that collection that I sent her way. I just think that they're absolutely stunning, and I plan to incorporate these in my bar cart decor. However, I don't have a bar cart at the moment just yet. That's one of the pieces that I've been on the hunt for, and I just cannot find something that I'm completely in love with. But once I do, I would like to accessorize that space with these glasses. Now, I found a set of 4 of the highball glasses, and I want to say I spent $1.99 on each of these, whereas I found only 2 of the old-fashioned glasses, and both were around 99 cents. So I have 6 in total. Again, I'm hoping to find maybe 2 more of these to completely finish off this set, but for less than $10 for all 6 glasses, I cannot complain. It was such a steal of a deal, and to be completely honest, they're very reminiscent of a style that I've seen recently at Crate & Barrel and CB2. These are obviously much less expensive because I did find them at Goodwill, and for the price they just absolutely couldn't be beat and I couldn't leave them behind. Now, in keeping with the bar cart decor, I found this beautiful Marquee by Waterford decanter. Absolutely stunning, you guys. This piece is from their vintage entertaining collection, and it was $6, I believe. That's what it was being sold for. This was from a local thrift store that I went to. So for $6, I couldn't leave it behind, and to my surprise, it was actually, I want to say 25% off because I got it on President's Day or President's Day weekend. So they had it marked for like 25% off. It was even less than the $6. Many of the decanters that I actually see out are a little bit more substantial. They're rectangular in shape and have beautiful etched detailings in the crystal. I liked this one because it was so elongated. It was a little bit taller than any that I've seen. I loved the stopper. It's very substantial, and this piece is just so sleek, and I feel that it's ultimately a piece that I know I will have for years to come and feel completely comfortable using when entertaining. Now again, this is Marquee by Waterford, and it does have, I don't know if this is going to be picked up on camera, but it does have an etching right here. As I said earlier, it is from the vintage entertaining collection, so I believe that this piece was crafted in the early 2000s. I want to say it was around 2001. So is it vintage? Yes, it's 20 years old. That's the cutoff for vintage pieces. However, I would say this is relatively new, and I've seen them still being sold on, I want to say it was eBay, for around $50 or so. I spent a fraction of that price, and I cannot wait to accent my future bar cart with this piece. Next up, you guys all know my weakness for candlestick holders, and I found one that I thought was pretty cool, a very aesthetic find, and it's this beautiful, it's like a twisted, swirled, I'm not sure exactly what we would call this, but it is a handheld candlestick holder. You'd actually put a tapered candlestick right down inside of this. And I've seen a lot of pieces like this selling on Facebook Marketplace. I've seen them selling on those Instagram resale pages. It's super cool. Very unique. It's made of some type of like metal or iron. It's not that heavy, but I thought for the price at $1.99, it absolutely could not be beat, and it was just a very different and unique piece. Something that I know that I could throw into my bookshelf, on a coffee table, in a vignetted area, somewhere throughout my apartment, and I know I wouldn't regret the purchase for the price. This piece, I'm not sure, it doesn't have any sort of maker's mark, so I'm not completely sure what year this was made. I'm not even sure who it was made by. So if you guys have any details about this piece, please share them below in the comments. I just thought it was too cool and I couldn't leave it behind for the price. Alright you guys, now the next piece that I found was this beautiful oversized glass cloche. Now, I actually found another piece like this. It's a little bit smaller in scale for around $1 or $1.99 from Goodwill a few videos back. This piece is much more substantial. It's much larger. I paid $4.99, and I thought it would look so great used over like a candle. I actually purchased it's a bust of Apollo candle from the Busted Gentleman on Instagram, and I thought something like this resting over that candle would look fantastic. But to finish the look off, I did want a base. I wanted something for this to rest on. So my aunt and I actually went to a local marble warehouse, and they were able to cut a 9 or 10-inch round for me out of this beautiful matte black marble. You can actually see that this is more of a leathered texture, and it does have some white veining and detailing inside of it. Super cool. And this is actually the same marble that they used on the island in the model home that I recently visited. So very cool, super substantial. It just finishes the look off. I think it elevates it to the next level, just completes the overall look. So very excited to have found that piece and super happy to have scored such an incredible marble base. Now, I was very surprised to see the next piece at my local Goodwill, and it's this beautiful glass spoon rest. Now, this piece is made of crystalline glass. It's by the brand Nude Glass, so it's handmade, and they actually still have this piece online, you guys, at Saks Fifth Avenue. They have it at Bloomingdale's, and they have it on the Nude Glass website. I believe that they're completely sold out. It was selling for $44, so I know that it was in demand at one time recently because, like I said, it's still online. You can absolutely go online and search this piece. But it never ceases to amaze me what pieces that people are willing to let go of. I mean, I think this is so stunning, very unique. It's a piece of art for your countertops. And what I liked most about this piece is that it is made of glass. I have one that I recently purchased from Goodwill. It's a white marble. It's from Crate and Barrel, and I love that piece, but I always worry because the surface is unfinished, it's not sealed, and when you put a spoon that has, let's say, pasta sauce on top of it onto a porous surface like that, it's gonna color transfer, it's gonna pick up that red hue, and I don't want that. So with a piece like this that's made of glass, I don't have to worry. A total winner for the price and a piece that I'm so excited to have brought home. Alright you guys, so the last piece that I purchased in this week's haul is this beautiful Calcata marble Lazy Susan. You guys, this piece is stunning. It was $10 or being sold for $10. I actually got it for 25% off because I purchased it from the same store that I bought that beautiful crystal decanter. So very stunning. I loved the veining in it. I thought the detail was too beautiful. It does have a high polished surface, which is a little bit different than some of the marble pieces that I typically find out. They're usually in a more matte surface, but I thought a piece like this would be so cool to use as like a charcuterie board when I start entertaining once again in my home. Very cool, and for the price, I couldn't leave it behind. It's actually a vintage piece too. It's made by the brand Highmark. I'm gonna see if you guys can see that. So it's made by the brand Highmark, and it was made in Taiwan. From the research that I was able to do online, this brand started manufacturing their pieces in the early 80s, so I want to say that most were made in or around 1983 or 1984. A stunning piece at an incredible price point, and again, it's just something I know will get a lot of use once I start entertaining my family and friends in the future. Anyway, that is it for this week's video, my friends. Be sure to leave me a comment below and let me know which of the items in this haul was your favorite. Hit the thumbs up button to like this video and let me know that you enjoyed this thrift outing. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel and accompany me on this weekly home decor journey. Follow me over on Instagram at beautalksnow for more day-to-day posts and inspiration, and be sure to hit that notification bell so that you won't miss an upcoming video. I hope you all have the best day, and until next time, bye!